Hey, Keller Williams, this is John Morris, technology trainer and KWU instructor, coming at you today from the Northern California, Hawaii region. And the hotly anticipated Kelle guides for our IDX websites just got released. So I wanted to show you guys how to quickly access those and start building out the websites because October 1st is just around the corner. Pretty easy to do, so let's just jump right into it. First thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get to the sites page, and the sites page can be accessed through the sites tab right here. So we're going to click that button. That'll take you to this page. The next thing we're going to want to do is go to where it says learn more with Kelle Guides link down here. So we're just going to click that. And that's going to take us to a little bit of an objectives page that's going to tell us what to expect on from the guide. So we're going to just click the Get Started button to get started. So the first thing it's going to ask us to do is to choose a subdomain. And my name is already plugged in there. I've already claimed that, so I'm going to stick with my name there. So you're going to need to choose a subdomain, and then once you do that, you'll click where it says Marketing Profile Information. You shouldn't have to fill too much of this out if you've already completed your marketing profile in the settings, because that's where it's pulling everything from there. So just take a quick glance through here, make sure that anything that has a red asterisk by it is filled out, because you'll need that to move on through the guide. And if there is anything missing or that's required, or even stuff that's not required that you want to just fill out, you can put all those things in there as well. Looks like down here the only thing I have blank is a compliance or legal footer link. I'm not going to put a link in there. If you want to put a link to a legal footer, you could put that stuff in there, and you can also add some more links as well. It's going to take me down here to imagery, the pictures that I want to utilize for my Kelle guide. And then any social media links that I want to use, I need to make sure that I put those in there as well. You want to make sure that we do the whole URL address, otherwise that's going to cause problems. In other words, we can't just put in facebook.com. We need to put in the HTTP with the slashes and the www as well. So once we're done with all of that, we'll hit save and continue. It's going to give us a little congratulations notification at the top saying that we've completed that. The next thing that we're going to need to do is to select our style and theme. So there's two styles or themes that are available here. One is kind of a red color scheme that's going to give us the logos for KW in red with the buttons and labels in red. And then the other is a dark theme that's going to put everything in dark, and that's kind of what you see up here. So I'm going to switch over to the dark theme because I just like the darker colors a little bit better. And then the homepage text where it says find your dream home, we can change that or modify that to say anything we want. Just for the sake of making this a little bit quicker on the tutorial, I'm not going to change any of the stuff that's there. In addition to that, we have a carousel of photos that can scroll through here as people are accessing our website, and we can change or modify those photos to give us a little bit more of a customized or unique look. Has some image requirements there that tell you what should be JPEG or PNG images, and the recommended size for the photos should be 1200 by 1200 pixels. And then you can upload up to 5 images. So these are the 5 images that are by stock and default. If I want to get rid of any of them, I just hit the garbage can. And if I want to upload new pictures, I can upload those pictures from my computer. Again, for the sake of the speed on the tutorial, I'm not going to make any modifications to the pictures as well. So once I'm done with all of that, I can just scroll down to the bottom here and hit save and continue to move on to the next part of the guide. Again, we get the congratulations button. Now we see under navigation, which is the first thing here, we can customize this by editing our company profile information, my about me information, and my contact us information. So we can reorder these. All that's going to allow us to do right now is to reorder these 3 things. So we can click on it and then drop it wherever we want to drop it at. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is customize the company profile part. So we can go into the search engine optimization, and here we can change the name of what the page is going to be called. Okay, we can change the URL slug. So if you want to know what that is, it basically says the unique slug for the site's URL. Best practice to keep this as short as possible. So you can say some things like about us is what the default is. And so in other words, the long code for this would be the about us right here. We can put the SEO description and kind of you're going to tell a little bit about what the description of the page is. As you can see, if I highlight over the I button, it says that it basically optimizes the description. Is a very important aspect because SEO or search engines are going to use keywords that you put inside of here that are going to help people find your page. Okay. And then under content, which is basically all this stuff down here, you can see I have headline, title, and then I could put a description of something down here. So I can, as it says right here, enter a quick description of your business. So I could put a little bit maybe about me and then describe that there. If I have a team, I could put a little bit about my team and describe my team in section 2, right? And then I can put an image on each one of those things as well. And then I have a footer headline that I could put in here, and then I could say something to the effect of serving San Joaquin County here in Northern California, or so forth. So you can really customize it or put anything you want in for the headline 1, headline 2, and your footer. Once you get done there, you hit continue to save. Excuse me. And then as you can see up here, you had company profile, then about me. So that's what we're going to work on next. So same thing, we're going to go into the SEO. We got the page title. We got the URL slug. We could put in the SEO description that we need to put in here. And then we can fill out the content. So content should be being pulled from your marketing profile. And so you shouldn't really have to do a whole lot with that there. But if you need to change anything, you can change those. That's what's going to show up when people click your About Me page. After we get done doing that, we'll just hit continue again to take us to that third navigation part, which is the contact us page. And so you can see the contact us is basically just kind of a capture form. Again, we go through the SEO, we title it what we want to title it, so we can modify that or change that. URL slug on this is just contact. And then you could put an SEO description in there as well to help search engines find you. After we finish doing the SEO, we can go into the content and we can see what the header is. And we can change this if we want to call it something different. We can then change or modify the message that we want to say here. And you can see that if I want to change any of this, we'll get back to you right away. And then the message hint that's down here is basically some ideas on what people might want to say to you in your message, so you can customize that as well. Okay, and then phone number, which is your phone number down here, email address, which is your email address down here. You can customize that as well. And you hit save and continue. And then once you're done with that, basically, that's all you really need to do. Because when the IDX sites get launched, the IDX portion of that will automatically get linked into the site. So it's really simple, pretty easy to do. You can see some site facts. So if you want to get some answers on some things, you can click this. If you want to go and manage or change your settings that you just did in the guide or re-access the guide, you can do that as well. And then if you want to create some landing pages, you can go to the sites creator here and create some landing pages as well. So we'll just click the get answer so that you can see what that looks like. And that's going to then take us into basically KW Connect. And once we log into that, it's going to take us to the website page inside of Connect on Agent Sites, so we can get some more information and some more details about the new websites that are coming out. So really easy to do, and I'm really excited about the new sites coming on October 1st. Hopefully you guys are too, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at any time. John Morris at kw.com. That's JOHNMORRIS at kw.com, and talk soon. Thanks for checking in.